So, being a DJ in 2025, let's be real for a second. Everyone thinks it's a glamorous lifestyle. The endless parties, the fat paychecks, the big festivals, just pressing play. But here's the actual truth. It's harder than ever in 2025 to grow as a DJ. I'm talking about all the social media stuff, the oversaturation, fighting the algorithms, club promoters expecting you to bring 1,000 people to a venue and then paying you with a drink card, all of that type of stuff. My name's Vareso, a music producer and DJ, and today I'm going to break down exactly how I'm navigating the music industry in 2025. Alright, so first off, let's talk about how the scene has changed massively over the years. Back in the 2010s, if you had a couple of bangers, some solid mixes, you could send them to some labels, you could play some club shows, and then you could really break through. People would discover DJs through Beatport charts, club shows, festivals, stuff like that. But now with technology, everyone seems to be a DJ. Your neighbor's a DJ. Even your barista's a DJ. You've got TikTok DJs blowing up overnight because they've mashed up some Britney Spears with some Fisher in it and they're getting bookings. And on top of that, now you've got the AI creeping in with the young kids. They're pumping out some tracks, getting playlisted and then getting gigs. Streaming now in 2025 is how music is discovered. So you may actually feel like the algorithm is in charge of you getting discovered and it's all down to that. And let's not forget about festivals now. All they want to do is just book headliners, right? And then you've got the small clubs that just pay you in drink cards just for the exposure. It all just feels a bit tough, right? So where do I fit in all of this and what advice do I give? I myself, just like you, started out as a bedroom DJ and producer. I first started doing some remixes on SoundCloud and YouTube, getting those out there, seeing if anybody would listen. Over time, I started building a catalog and eventually I released music with some of the biggest labels. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm rich and I'm touring the world, but I'm here, I'm doing this as a living, and I want to show you guys how you should navigate the industry. People don't really realize that it's still a hustle and a grind to navigate your way, even if you've released music on big labels. I've spoken in depth about this in a previous video, so I'll put the link in the description down below. You guys can go check that one out after you've watched this video. But right now, I want to talk about something that's a little bit overlooked and also has a bit of a stigma attached to that, and that's being a YouTuber. Now, here's the thing. I think YouTube is actually a secret weapon for everybody, and it's very underutilized in the music industry. Recently, I've started treating YouTube as not just a place to drop music, original content, and remixes just for you guys to stream. I've started treating it as basically my main stage sort of thing. I've started to put everything here, from my tracks to commentary to industry breakdowns just like this one. And why? Well, the goal is to build a brand and not just a song. Spotify will show you my track for 3 to 4 minutes and that's all the information you get about me. YouTube lets me talk and connect and people keep coming back. I feel like doing this style of long format YouTube content gives a little bit of a different angle to my listeners and they kind of feel like we're growing together. And really, I like having conversations with you guys because it shows you who I am as a person. Now, being real for a second, it is a little bit harder than what it seems because my first few thousand subscribers were for remixes and original just music content. And the algorithm was like, what is this content? My click-through rate just like dropped massively. And I started panicking a little bit. But I figured I will double down and keep doing this stuff. And then it seems like you guys seem to be responding to this quite well. So I'm very, very happy with that. And that's the thing that record labels and other DJs and people don't really understand, especially the ones that complain about not growing in the industry and whatnot, is that really you're trying to grow as a brand, as an artist, really. Like maybe there's some musicians out there that are watching this that can sort of sympathize, but together we're human and really like, I just want to make cool music, but I want to express that to you guys and I want to show you guys who I am as a person, right? So I've got a decent following on Instagram as well, and I've been using that to funnel some viewership into my YouTube channel, just so those people that kind of do short format content can also engage with me and see what I'm like as a person. Now, is YouTube perfect? Obviously not. Some videos flop. Some subscribers are dead. Their algorithm, like who knows what that thing does, like let's be real. But really, YouTube is about the bigger picture. It's about brand awareness and planting seeds. Like you never know who could watch your video and then book you for a festival. Let's be honest, growing on YouTube is also harder than ever. Sometimes you can get punished by the algorithm if you experiment too much. The attention span of the audience is getting shorter and shorter, so you could get punished in that sense. And also music is a small niche, smaller than gaming and vlogs and all that type of stuff, so you really got to fight for those clicks. But if you stick it out and you're consistent, the plus side is, well, you can build a community. You can build something bigger than streams. I feel like YouTube can be a major player for smaller artists, especially if you hit that 4,000 hour watch mark. It can really help you get your feet on the ground and monetize and not really worry about getting booked and whatnot, especially if you're making really good quality content. And here's the thing, I really focus on being authentic with you guys because people can smell a fake from miles away. And I feel like that is a very important part about YouTube, and that's the connection that you get with your viewers. So yeah, being a DJ in 2025, it is harder than ever, but also I feel like this is the best time to get into this space and then grow something special. If you're a DJ and producer watching this video, don't just focus on releasing a track. Focus on your brand, focus on who you are, because that's what's going to carry you in the future and help you grow. And don't forget, be in it for the long game. Be passionate about what you're doing. I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm still grinding away. If you like this video and want to see more behind the scenes of what it's actually like being a DJ in 2025, well, click that subscribe button and hit that like button also, because it really helps me out. Drop a comment about your own journey as a DJ or producer and let's grow together. I'm Vareso and I'll see you guys in the next one.